Welcome back, viewers, to the Eternal Cylinder, where we are ready to take on the challenge of this new temple. Challenge isn't the right word. What these actually are places where we can upgrade our little guys. We can improve their water storage. Wow, that's going to take 12.7 mineral. Oh, is that what this is? These are minerals. And when I have rocks and I give it to Vohm to process, he processes it in glitter. I finally understand. Okay, that's what's happening. Maybe one thing to do here is have Vohm collect all of these so that he has something to process. And we'll verify. It's processing pretty quickly. So how do we check our current mineral count? Inventory probably 13 currently. So let's see what happens if we just let Vohm... Oh, yeah, look at that, 14 already. So this is... Took me a little while to figure it out, but that's what the processor is for, clearly. To let you upgrade better. And now that we have a rock processor, maybe I should give this to a few more of our family. Turn them into these things if possible. The rock processor is the little halo that we found in a couple of, or maybe in all of the elder, like the elder temples so far. Eight probably enough. I don't want to be too greedy. So that's going to give us more water there. This one will give us more food storage, both water and food storage. I'd like to bump those up just because survival management of your basic necessities isn't, you know, it's not, I did sign up for it, I guess, but it's not really the meat and potatoes here. Leadership, we could upgrade our leadership, but again, I don't really think we need to. We've got a lot of little guys. How many do we need? And I think we have room for one more, possibly, already. We are up to 18 already, though, so we're getting our money's worth. Current 18.1, required 7. Increases the size of the stamina wheel. That will let us roll for longer periods. I think that getting that one up would be smart. And then health, right? We don't want to die very often. So health currently level 3, stamina is only level 1. So let's upgrade stamina immediately. We'll get level 2 stamina. I forgot to take a look at how many more we needed, but we also need water. We're thirsty. Okay, so thinking this through, we have water, we have food, we have health, we have stamina. What was this one again? Oh, leadership. I feel like leadership might be something we need. So right now we're at 4 Trebhum. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. What's going on here? Foam and Waving, Whaley, Wuo, Gwogan, and Tegwall. Are we really at 6 right now? Am I that confused? Yeah, right now we have 6. And it looks like there's room for more. I don't know. 6 seems like actually plenty for now. So let's think about maybe a point in water and a point in food. Getting water storage to level 2. And food. Food's already at level 2, but getting it to level 3 wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Let's see if we raid this area for the rest of these stones. Or are there any that we can raid it for? First off, it doesn't look like there's that many left. There's no amber above the door like in the other place. There are stones up there. And there's some glitter here we missed. Okay, so that got us up to 1. I don't think it's the 7 that we're going to need in order to get another level of water storage. But let's see what's up here. There are a few more stones there we could grab. There's a few over here. We could probably spend some time like bouncing off this wall and grabbing them. Maybe. Nope, just got a water stone instead. Plenty of water in those, but we can always fill up our trunk in the pool of water in the middle. I think we're out of here. I think that was enough upgrades for now. Our stomach's getting empty. We're going to have to go find some food. Let's get out and see. So there's one more thing that I haven't quite figured out, which is, what does that symbol mean right below our stomach? Is that like time of day? Is that what that means? I'm not quite sure yet. But here we go. Taking a quick look at where we are on the map. I think we jumped down that hole already, so we just want to go straight to the next tower here. And it looks like it's going to be a narrow path between a couple fields of gas. So there's a lot of danger here, a lot of guys floating around, and we don't have a lot of food on us right now, so let's eat what we can, see if there's anything around that we want to grab and before we go. But I think we're about to head to the next zone. These tall mushrooms give us a lot of food, so I like to get those. That's 14 per versus 4 per for the other mushrooms. I don't think these orange ones give us very much. Let's get a couple. It's always better to get a couple and then eat them at once because, yeah, those are about 7 each. So those aren't quite as good as the tall ones, but they're better than most of this other stuff. These little ones here, those aren't very good. Those are about 7 each, but these little other mushrooms, brown ones, are only like 4 each, so it's not really worth grabbing those. Just scanning for other things we might want to find in case there's some, you know, a mushroom field over here that we want to grab from. There's some of the snails over there, but we don't really have a need for their shell or their glittering coats right now. I'm not sure about how we're sitting with the protection from this stuff. I feel like we probably have it, but let's give some to the new guy just in case. And we can also just have him collect a whole bunch of these flower mushrooms just so that we have some food reserves. Even though these things aren't very good, they're plentiful. So keeping a good supply of these around feels smart. Oh, there's also these. These are super valuable. And we probably want to grab somebody. What the heck? Oh my god, why is it breaking? Why is it coming? We gotta go. I must have accidentally hit the edge. We're gonna die. I didn't even realize I'd wandered through the edge there. I guess the answer here is to plummet down into the gas. Maybe we can bounce out the other side. I doubt it though. I think we're dead. Sorry guys. Wasn't paying attention. Didn't realize I'd broken through. Kind of hoping that when we're down here, we're safe from the thing that goes over us, but I doubt it. It's here pretty much. Alright, maybe we'll make it. Maybe not. It doesn't feel likely, does it? But our stamina did just get raised, so maybe we'll have a chance. There's a good chance that all of our family just gets crushed here. That thing is so close. Can I run for it? Stamina up, go! Oh, it's so close. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought we had it, but I think that bump there kind of threw me off. Oh. Don't know if we're gonna do it. It's sounding close. Go, little guy, run. I think all of our family's about to get eaten. just barely out of the glow. Our stamina is so low. Can't turn around to see. Oh, it's crushing things around us. Can we make it? Jump. Oh, through. Come on, family. I hope family didn't get killed. I think they made it. Oh my god, that was so close. Shoo. I didn't think I was passing through the veil. I thought we had plenty of time. I was just collecting mushrooms and eating them. Luckily we have a bunch here we can gobble down. And hopefully that fills our stomach. Let's see, how'd we get? We got most of the way there. These last 3 probably get us pretty far too. And we used up a lot of water there. Luckily there's a lake here. Ooh, something new. What is that?
What was this monstrous creature?
Oh, it's got the human body for leg thing.
Was this one of the cylinder servants? The ones the Elder had warned them of? Its very form terrified the Trebhum.
What's it doing?
Even the voice and their memories seemed frightened of it. And then, somehow, the Trebhum remembered the creature's name. It was called the Mathematician.
The Mathematician? Terrifying. Why does everything have to be so terrifying? We've also got some kind of spherical thing over here. Ooh. And a car. If that car sees us, we're baked. Cooked. We're cooked. Wow, these cylinder things. I have no idea. So this must be something that the Mathematician is doing. Oh, are these what I think they are? Wow, this looks like a crush puzzle.
What was this strange groove in the ground? It seemed artificial, like something made to contain
moving
water.
Toward us, are they? No.
But all it contained were these large rolling machines. Who had built these things and
okay, is he
why?
getting crushed by that? I sure
They were
hope
not
so.
servants of the cylinder, that much was clear.
Okay, servants of the cylinder didn't make these. And they're just passing right through him, it looks like. But they're all over the place. Okay, yeah, I was hoping they'd crush him, but they don't appear to. So what do we have? What is this place? Alright, family, this way. These grooves. There's a way in there. There is an incubator over there. And whoa, what is that? I don't know. Do we have to get into the center of these things? That looks like a dead cylinder, is what it looks like. Like a smaller version.
Finally, the weeping trees that the Elder had told
goodness.
us to find were within the Trebhum's grasp.
I completely missed it. It's right
But though the
there.
Trebhum were happy, they realized that they faced a new challenge. The ripe fruit were floating out of reach, and the others were enclosed in a hard shell. They would have to find a way to crack them open.
Alright, well, let's see. There are these giant roller things. Which we were hoping would crack open that car creature. But, and there's a lot of them. Let's grab a lot of them and spit them out by the feet of those rollers and see if the rollers smash them. So that's what my instinct tells me to do. What was that? Something just got shot out of there. 2. Alright. No danger. Let's throw one down here and see. Oh, it cracked itself. Did it just smash itself just by hitting something? Yeah, apparently we can just shoot him into anything. A balloon-like body allows Trebhum to float in the air at will. Let's get some other balloons going. Let's get a balloon-like body for everybody. Let's see if this destroys your collector ability. That would be sad, but I could live with it. Wait until... Wait until the last mineral gets processed here, and then switch to a new body type. Oops. Excuse me, I meant a new body type. And then maybe you as well? Okay, yeah, it did turn off his collection. That's too bad. Well, let's get everybody flying. Except for our cubic friend there. Who doesn't? You don't have one yet. We might have to bring Tegwall and what is that, Weiwu? We might have to bring the two of you with us later. Okay, now the question is, how do we actually fly it? Okay, we can jump. Oh, if we hold down jump, we get a little air. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure out how to use the geysers to get higher. Was the advice we had. Before we do that, let's look for more water. We're running a little bit low. Although we do have a whole water recharge plant. We also need food. So let's gather some food here while we can. Seems like a relatively safe place. So let's see what we can do about gathering food and eating it. Oops, I ate the healing thing. That's okay. We needed healing, right? Let's see who else can gather food. Pretty much everybody has space, so there's no reason not to be completely filled here. It's also one of those fatty fishes if we want to get someone deeper pockets, but with all these different Trebhum, it doesn't really seem like we need it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's breaking. Why did I fall in? I think that sudden shift in noise is just that the wall decides to break. And did I just fall in the hole and now I can't get out? Probably. That sudden change, the music tempo, makes me nervous, but no, the wall's still intact. It's okay. It's okay. I did see a geyser over here though, so let's experiment with this thing. Let's actually check our map also, just in case there's another hole here. No, there's nothing here. Looks like we're going to go a little further forward, but this is definitely the geyser we want. So potentially we could rush back here to get over, but look at that. There is definitely a hole there. What is that stuff? Can I sail over that way? Oh, come on. So close. All right. So there's definitely a secret up there. Let's see what the high point in here means. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay. So you get up here and then you fall a lot. You fall all the way. Okay, what's making us rise or fall? It's like water getting sprayed up here, I think. So you have to actually be on one of the pieces of water. And you fall about there. Let's go this way. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. We can't make it. Yeah. Okay, we can make it to the second tier. Do we get any knowledge from being up here? Doesn't really look like it, does it? We really need to make it to that third tier. So what's the secret? Well, I don't know. Let's try one more time. Maybe the secret is persistence. I'm pretty good at that. First drive through, holding spacebar. It looks like we made it this time. I don't know why. Well, at least one of us. The rest of us, not so much. But look what's up here. It's just some minerals and what is that red thing? Ooh, everybody's up here. Good. Whaley, you have room. 3. What do we got here? That looks familiar, actually. Is that something we know about? Right there. Barbagar's foot, a bud-like structure that develops at the tip of a thermophyte's stem. In Trebhum fables, it is associated with the mythical hero Barbagar, who crossed a pit of fire to hear the sacred song of the deep places. Okay, maybe this is something that lets us be immune to fire. That would be pretty cool. I mean, not that we've actually seen much fire, come to think of it. Meteor Feet allows the Trebhum to execute a ground pound by tapping jump again during a jump. Oh, that's neat. Meteor Feet, we have an offensive weapon. You have to hold it. Oh, you know what? It might interfere with the floating. Okay, well, we'll have to remember to give you something that cancels floating in the meantime. And I bet ground pound is gonna be what breaks these. I don't know how to do it, unfortunately. Meteor Feet, not yet usable. Let's try floating in the other direction. Or at least looking the other direction. What is this giant thing behind us that looks exactly like some kind of miniature life form version of the Eternal Cylinder? It's got what looks like a lamppost sticking out of it. Okay, look at this. It's just water. How are we going to get across this? This is something different. We have a different problem that we have to figure out here. So potentially I could get over that thing, although it doesn't really look that easy. We don't really have a way to swim, although those fish, there are fish there that could give us better swimming. I don't think that's going to be the solution here. I have a feeling there's more to find in these valleys. Like, I thought they were there so that we could smash the nuts, but we smashed the nuts without their help, so that's not what they're for. That's not what they're there for. They're there for something entirely unknown yet, as of yet. What could it be? We clearly can't go that way without being able to swim better. Are there any more of these geysers? Don't really see. There's also grooves in those things, like they could pass over the Trebhum and not hurt them. Oh, do I want to try that? That seems dangerous. You'd have to stay in there. Very interesting. There's an incubator down there, but we haven't found any eggs, and even if we had, we're pretty close to the limit, if not at it already. Exploring up here a bit. There's not really anything else over here. I don't think there's anything showing up on our map. Yeah, it's just water. Water all around. And we certainly don't know how to swim. Guess we have to go and look at these other grooves. Maybe there was something we missed in there. Just the car that's still in there. Looks like he's trapped. At least I hope he's trapped. That's what we're going with for now. There's nothing on the island in the middle of this one. is another one over here. This one has some rocks in it. Unfortunately, we turned off our rock processing ability. There is a Trebhum we could rescue. But again, no real need. And then there we go. Okay, that will turn rock processing back on for us. We're gonna do that. Who wants to be, I guess the guy who's not glowing should be our rock processor. And he has the stompy feet, so yeah, changing his body. Changing his body back to something that allows us to use the stompy feet might help. Don't get crushed though. Oh. One of those poor little... No. That guy looks dead. I think the rock crusher crushed one of the glick balls. I don't know for sure though. Alright, so let's see about, yeah, crossing between these. Okay, not the greatest idea because our family dies. If only there was a way to tell them to hold still while we ran ahead. Or if I'd kept that healing artifact, that would help too. Can we roll out of these? No. So we're sort of trapped up here. Oh, okay. Almost. Maybe if we had a running start we could. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you can kind of get out. It's just not super easy. Alright, now we have ground pound. So what are we gonna do with ground pound? Master refiner. This kind of mist area has always intrigued me. I'm not sure anything is happening there. Let's see what happens if we ground pound after going up in the geyser, if that helps us at all. We could also potentially get someone else to grab one of the orange fish that let us swim better. And maybe we can swim around that thing. Although, doubt it. It doesn't really feel like a swimming type of issue. There's another amber there for more third eyes. Might as well open more third eyes, right? Maybe we can't quite reach it. Can hit it, but it's not coming down. Okay, ground pounding. We were gonna try to ground pound this shell, see if that helps. I doubt it, but right, you can't ground pound if you can't fly because you are not a floater, and the shell doesn't seem to care. I do hurt my friends with that a little bit. Okay, well I'm not sure what that's gonna be for. Maybe for breaking things. Yeah, just gonna knock stuff around. But I feel like the floaty stuff is really the solution here. I'm gonna examine the floating a little bit further. Let's go. Oh, there's another one right there. How did I not see that? That's typical. You know what? I'm gonna eat these things while we're here. Oops. And here we go. Alright, that was easier than I made it out to be, wasn't it? Okay, there's a ramp there with something on it. Maybe an elder. I doubt if we can roll up there. And then... Oh, this is like a mini...
Even with the ability to float, overcoming the cylinder would have to be done very carefully. What they needed was a geyser that was well positioned, close to the cylinder, when it lay still. Or their plan would never work.
Yep.
They would have to keep looking. And meanwhile, they would try not to think about what sort of monster could kill one of the flying serpents.
Kill one of the what? Who died? Somebody died? Oh, look at this. In order to float above the eternal cylinder, you must find a geyser that is close to the cylinder when it lies dormant. The eternal cylinder will never allow the Trebhum to jump over it while it is advancing. And look at that, free food. Very nice. Look at this, there's some sort of magic geyser here that's gonna fling us across the water, hopefully. This looks tricky, but we're gonna have to get to that geyser over there. And a whole new type of terrain, but I don't see a geyser near that tower, so we're gonna have to keep advancing for a while. Our noses are not looking great, guys. Not sure why you guys have such fuzzy noses. That must be... No, I'm not sure what that's the result of. Go ahead and eat a mushroom, and then I'm gonna stop here and say, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. This has been Corknut playing Eternal Cylinder. Join us next time when we try to get over that thing. It is really big. It crushes everything in its path, and it makes us all very sad. But not sad enough to forget to leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. And join me next time. This has been Corknut. Bye-bye for now.